up everyone, Nicholas Veinoglou here. Today I'm hanging out with Guitar Center. We're checking out the new Fender Highway Series Acoustic-Electrics. I'm a touring and studio guitar player, and I play a lot of acoustics, whether it be live or at a recording session. And things that I always look for in acoustic is something that's very dynamic and responsive. I want to be able to get a wide variety of tones. So the Fender Highway Series has two different configurations. We have the Dreadnought as well as the Parlor, and you can pick between either a Spruce or Mahogany top. First thing that really stuck out to me was how resonant this thing is for such a thin-bodied guitar. The other thing that I really like about this is how comfortable it is against your body. You have this nice beveled edge here, a nice interior bevel for your chest to go against it. This definitely goes on that Rolls Royce of comfort. Another thing that I really love about this guitar is how playable the neck is. On any acoustic guitar for me, usually I have about 5 minutes of doing bar chords before my left hand is absolutely screaming. The nice thing about this neck is you have a really flat fretboard, and it feels almost like an electric neck, so very familiar and fast, but obviously you have those acoustic strings, so you still feel authentically like, oh, I'm playing an acoustic guitar that just happens to play very well. So let's start by checking out the Dreadnought with the Spruce top. So as you can hear, super resonant and a lot of volume behind this thing, right? For, again, that really thin body has a lot of projection and volume. So now that we heard it with a pick, I'm gonna switch over to a fingerstyle thing here so you can really hear how broad the dynamics are on this guitar. So you'll notice as soon as I switched over to fingerstyle, it really brought out that warm organic tone that this guitar also has. You have two completely different dynamic options, right? That really bright picking acoustic sound or that really intimate mellow warmth from your fingers. Now you might have noticed this unique pickup shape here, and it's a really brilliant magnetic pickup that Fishman and Fender actually teamed up to create. It is shaped like this because the pickup is actually picking up the most resonant part of every single string. So you may have heard of Fishman's Fluence pickups for electric guitars. This is actually their very first acoustic one. So we also have these two knobs here. We have a volume knob as well as a contour knob. The contour knob is different than your traditional tone knob, which just would be really like a high roll off. The contour knob actually controls the overall EQ and frequencies of the pickup. So now let's take a listen to this pickup here. I have the volume all the way up and the contour knob wide open. Let's give it a listen. So now that you've heard the pickup, I'm actually going to switch over and use just the room sound with this mic again so you can really hear the difference between those two sounds. So that you can get the full spectrum sound of this contour knob, I'm gonna roll it all the way down to 0. Let's see how that sounds. So now that we have a good idea how this Dreadnought sounds with the Spruce top, let's head over to that Parlor with the Mahogany and give that a listen. This one really stole my heart when I first got it today. I kind of just found myself carrying it around everywhere I went. It feels like home. It feels like my childhood guitar. I always thought Parlor guitars had a special character to them. And much like the name, the Highway Series, it's small, so this thing is really ready to hit the road with you. So now let's check out how this Parlor sounds. Again, we're using the room mic here so you can hear the pure acoustic tone first. So as you can hear, that smaller body really gives you a little bit more punch. It really sits well in the mix. So now let's see how it sounds fingerstyle. So you can see how responsive it is to your touch, right? It has a very pianistic sound to it. All the low notes, all the mids and the highs are very balanced with each other, so no one voice is competing for the spotlight. It just really gives you the full spectrum of sound. So let's head over and hear this pickup again. Again, the volume and the contour knob are just gonna be maxed out wide open. Let's see how it sounds. Let's try it one more time with just the microphone in the room. Playing the Fender Highway Series today was really eye-opening for me because generally most acoustic electric guitars do one thing. And the brilliant thing about these guitars is they do so many things. It really is an acoustic guitar, and it also has that versatility of being electric. So I could really see myself using this on stage, on tour. Also, I would bring this thing to the studio. It has a really unique voice and can fit into really any scenario or any mix that I would need. Now, the Parlor definitely stole my heart today, but they both shine in their own respects. I truly believe that any guitar player will find something they love in the Highway Series. So to learn more about the Fender Highway Series acoustic electrics, head over to guitarcenter.com, give a call to one of their expert gear advisors, or head into your local GC and give it a try for yourself.